Hi, this is Peter from the DJ Podcast. In this video, we'll be looking at the new MIDI macro controls in Mixvibes Cross DJ 2. Macro controls allow you to assign multiple MIDI commands to one control on your MIDI controller. You can use macro controls to do things like hit multiple buttons at the same time, or adjust multiple parameters in the software. So let's take a look at how to set up a basic macro control. First, we want to make sure that our MIDI controller is plugged in so that we can assign controls to it in the software. Then we're going to click on the cogwheel icon up in the top right to open up the preferences. With the preferences open, you're going to want to make sure that you are on the MIDI tab and you have your MIDI controller selected from the tabs below. To create a macro control, you want to start by simply mapping a command like you normally would. So we're going to go ahead and click on the FX1 section. Then we're going to click on On/Off. Now instead of using a button, we're actually going to be using a knob. So I'm going to turn a knob on my MIDI controller. Then I'm going to go ahead and change the on range section from range begin at 0 to 4. I'll hit enter and then I'll press OK at the bottom. Now we're going to go ahead and add a second command. So I'm going to go and click on depth. Then I'm going to move that same knob and I'm going to click OK at the bottom. You'll notice on this pop-up menu that we have the new option for Add. This will allow us to actually go ahead and create that macro control. So we're going to go ahead and click the Add button. And now you can see to the right that both the On/Off for FX1 and the depth control are assigned to the same MIDI control. Now if I go ahead and move the knob on my MIDI controller, you'll see that the knob will both affect the depth and turn the effect on and off. Now you are ready to start creating your own MIDI macro controls.